Great. Thank you guys so much for being here again, too. It's a real honor for us to show our film to a wider audience. This is a really personal story for David and I. Joseph, we both moved there right after the earthquake, and Joseph was one of the first kids that we met. He lived in a tent camp that David was doing the water for, and I was bringing medical teams into that camp. And he's like a little brother to us. And so for the last 2.5 years, he's been sort of our little brother. And we've watched him grow and started the baseball team with him. And during that time, David was working in Cholera. He can explain a little more. He was bringing clean water to the area and to camps. And I helped build the largest, one of the largest cholera centers in Port-au-Prince, which is, we treated 30,000 patients. And so the same time that we were sort of starting this baseball team, which was a thing to take our minds off the work that we were doing and also give the kids who we loved the chance to play, we were also working in the cholera epidemic. So this film is a really important personal film for us. So it's really an honor to play for you guys and to be a part of this panel. Without I mean, the film there would be no film without Bryn and Jonathan, who broke the story, who's a hero of both of ours. And Rishi is just a great, incredible soldier. And so we're honored to be a part of this. And we spend a lot of time talking with each other over email. So to be together in the same room, I feel like an Avenger. We all are an X-Men. So we've all come together. So it's special for us. I'll turn it over to David.
Yeah, thank you. It's such an honor to be here at Hopkins. And thank you for coming out and braving the weather. And as we look at this rain, we're reminded that how fortunate we are that in this nation, a rain like this comes and goes with no consequence. But in Haiti, this kind of rain would spell a spread of cholera. And it was that cholera that claimed the life of Mary Claude in the film, who was a very close personal friend of ours, as Bryn said. Joseph played on the baseball team we started. So he was like our little brother, and Mary Claude came to our house every day, working with my wife on a jewelry project. And so we really became family with Joseph's family, the Albans family. So when she died, despite being immersed ourselves in amongst the horrors of cholera, her death made us really focus on some of the things we hadn't really considered very much, which was in particular the scandal over what was happening in Haiti. And for the first time, we really focused on not only the fact that it was horrible what was happening, but that this was a man-made disaster and that very little was being done to get that message out to the rest of the world, to put pressure on the United Nations, who were happy to hide behind and are still happy to hide behind the fact that on a good day, Haiti is fraught with many different problems. And it's easy for people in the West to assume that cholera is one of many problems that has always existed in Haiti. And we saw the evidence ourselves with our own eyes that this is a man-made catastrophe. And so we're spurred on by the anger over Mary Claude's death to make this film, to put pressure on the United Nations to once and for all take responsibility for this. Because we see that the irony is that the very organization that brought cholera to Haiti is the only one with enough resources and power to end it once and for all. We can't, as nonprofits, piecemeal water projects here and there, end this. It's going to take a unified effort with the might and the resources that the United Nations have. So until they take responsibility, cholera will continue in Haiti, and even today people continue to die because of this catastrophe. So we made this film with that goal, to get the UN to take responsibility. And I'm proud to say that last week on Thursday it was released on YouTube and is available to the public, to the world, and we're pushing as hard as we can to get this message out there. So do encourage you to share it with your friends, with your colleagues, share it on Facebook, embed it, and get the message out, because without the film and without the incredible advocacy work of this panel and a small group, the voice of Mary Claude and thousands of people like her and Joseph will be lost. And there's a tremendous injustice happening in Haiti, and it's our time now to put an end to that by calling our voices together to get the UN to take responsibility. So thanks for having us.